What's going on, guys? It's Pure Shots, and I feel great today. How do you guys feel? Let me know how your school day went. If you guys go to school, if you go to work, how'd that go? How's life? I had a pretty good day. I was really excited to come home and play some Call of Duty, get another commentary for you guys. I'm looking at my Sony Vegas right now, and man, my color corrector is on point. The gameplay you'll be seeing is some Ground War with my gold Remington R5, and usually I'm a pretty good shot with this thing. I don't know what happened this game, and it's going to kind of lead into another topic about why I don't play pubs that much. You'll kind of see what I mean throughout this commentary. But yeah, let's start this off with how my school day went. Let's talk about me a little bit. I know I'm a little conceited, but yeah, here you see me knifing there. I'm pretty mad. I'm like, how like I was just too mad to explain. I don't even want to complain. Complaining's lame, guys. If you guys complain, try not to, because it doesn't help people like you. But you might hear a little bit of a rant. I'm mostly doing it for feedback. And look at this. I pick up the gun. I knew my situation right there. But yeah. Today I went to school. I had to take a math test, geometry test. That didn't go too well. I'm not a big fan of math. I'm not a big fan of school at all. But that was pretty fun. And then I went to baseball practice. I play catcher for all of you people who don't know. And oh, look at me get shanked, dude. This is embarrassing. And yeah, baseball practice went great. I got like 4 throwouts. Had a great time. Got home, plugged in Call of Duty, and I've been playing for about an hour. Could not get you guys a good gameplay. I'm sorry that you guys have to watch this, but I mean, I tried sniping, I tried like red gunning, I've tried like just trying my balls off to get you guys a gameplay, and this is like the result. Throughout the gameplay, if you pay attention, you'll see just this connection that I'm getting, and then you'll see a couple other things that I'm gonna talk about. But the topic of today is why I don't really play pub matches and why I don't get good gameplay. And it's more along the lines of COD Ghosts. Because Black Ops 2, you guys have seen, I've gotten load stars. I mean, Black Ops 2 is great other than the connection. I think that might have been like one of my second favorite games. I just love the game to death. And in this game, I really feel like the connection's inconsistent because some days I'll just be melting people with my AR, and then other days you'll see this kind of stuff. Like, if you looked earlier, I was just shooting and it took like 7 bullets to kill him, and the Remington's a 3-shot kill. And I know it's not my internet. I'm running a wired connection, and I'm running about 10 megabits, and I have like a 19 ping. But as you watch this gameplay, you'll see me shoot people, and then the score, the plus 100, doesn't show up for a little while later, which is kind of if you guys know anything about like how Call of Duty works with your ping, when that happens, it means your ping's going up, which means the bandwidth of my router is like just fluctuating. And I know they gave me a message about they're doing maintenance around here, but man, when you're trying to play Call of Duty, especially a game like Ghost, the connection's killer. And for all you guys who really follow the Call of Duty scene, Infinity Ward, where are them dedicated servers at? I mean, if you guys know servers and stuff, dedicated servers basically are supposed to give it an equal platform. So no matter what connection you have, no one has a host advantage, and you all connect to the same server. So your internet does matter, but it's supposed to matter less. And I'm not saying this is as bad as COD. I mean, Black Ops 2. But I mean, we've had other good games: World at War, COD 4, MW2, Black Ops 1, even MW3. All those games had like pretty much the same connection as this game, but the only problem in this game is that the hit detection, I would say, is kind of better, and you die a lot faster. So any little fluctuation in the internet, the power of the internet, will make you basically horrible. And I'm not really mad, because I know some people get mad and they're like, "Oh man, this is BS," like I shouldn't be doing this. I'm good at this game, and I feel the same. I feel like I'm pretty good at this game, but I can't really get mad because I know it's mostly the internet. And then I wanted to talk about some things. So, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4, that was what they're calling it, has been leaked, and they're talking all about it. And what I'm saying is, okay, We've seen Black Ops 2, fun game, lag. We've seen this game, I'm not going to say free of lag, but it's a lot better, but kind of on the boring side, and kind of on the, like, some of the things are pretty cheesy, like the IEDs, the invisible explosive devices, the stalker perk, which, like, you'll see people kill me with it, and you won't even be able to see them when they kill you. It's pretty ridiculous. And then the other things you'll see is the Deadeye LMG that, like, just goes off this game. And basically for this, like, what I'm thinking is the only way we're going to be able to change the next Call of Duty is if we tell Infinity Ward or Sledgehammer what we want for the next year's game. So I was talking to a lot of my friends today because, you know, we're in class, we're bored, we want to talk about fun stuff. I asked them about Call of Duty. I asked them, what are your favorite things about Call of Duty? What do you not want to see in Call of Duty again? And all my friends pretty much gave me the same thing. They said they loved the perk setup in Ghost. Said that was amazing. They want to keep the hit detection. Keep the connection, they said, but sometimes, you know, it could be a little bit better. You know, maybe some more dedicated servers. Maybe make sure they're ranked dedicated servers, because that might make a difference. Here's the LSAT with the Deadeye I was telling you about. People want to see better kill streaks. I mean, you don't want to dominate, I wouldn't say noobs, but casual players with streaks like how MW2 kind of did. But when you have streaks like this game, there's just nothing really interesting. I mean, I mostly run specialist or support. The assault streaks are just not interesting. And the dog is a little overpowered, but it's not fun to use. People love things like the AC-130, the chopper gunner, the the Lodestar, the Vita warship. They want to see kill streaks like these come back, because these are the ones that people generally had the most fun calling in. And then there's also things like the dogs, the swarm, things that you don't have to control that are still pretty fun. A lot of people want to see the VSAT come back. And then we got into like other things like what we don't want to see come back. And a lot of my friends said, well, we basically want to get rid of anything like the Claymores, IEDs. Anything like that is not really helpful to the game, because Call of Duty is a fast-paced shooter. That's what the whole fan base is based around. And when you have things like bouncing Bettys, Claymores, IEDs, it just prohibits the flow of the game. Oh, another thing is they want to see better maps, like the original Call of Duty style maps. I know Ghost kind of took a risk with making different like maps, like making them a new style. And I mean, it was a good try. You never know until you try it. But I think, speaking for the majority of the Call of Duty community, we'd like to see the smaller 3-lane maps with high action. A lot of my friends also want to see some of the perks go. Nobody really wants to see Deadeye. Deadeye is inconsistent. It's just irritating. A lot of my friends want to see pro perks come back because it gave you something to do. Camos. We want better camos, more camos. And this time, this is something that's been on my mind, but we want camos that you can attain that are kind of, let's see, that don't make you want to rip your hair out when you try to do them. In this game, I don't know why I put myself through these things, but I just had to have that golden Remington, had to have that golden USR, that MTAR, that Bison. I have all those guns gold, and every time I'm not doing another gold gun ever. And I just keep putting myself through it because, I don't know, like, just having the camos is kind of nice. But why do I have to use the lean feature that you can disable to get this? Or why do I have to get kills shortly after reloading? Like, this makes no sense. And then on top of that, there's other things like crouched kills, prone kills, point blank kills, like just things that make you play in a way that makes you do worse. It shouldn't do that. I think that it should go back to the MW2 style, not completely, and maybe a little mix between MW2 and Black Ops 2, where we had headshots as a challenge, and then we also had things like Black Ops, where if it was a sniper, one shot kills. If it was an AR, maybe long shots, that's not too hard to get. Maybe double kills, that's not that hard to get. Things like that, but don't make the challenges impossible. Just make them like a little challenge that you can do. A lot of things people want to see go is the tracker sight. It's like, just why would you want something like that? People also want to see some of the shotguns go. Like, not shotguns completely leave the game, but nobody wants to see guns like the Bulldog. The Bulldog is literally, it's like the Spaz 12 from Black Ops 1. If you guys remember those days, the Spaz 12 silence, that's what everybody would run. It's like that, but worse. And people want to see that to go, alright? I'm one of them. I'm not going to lie. I'm biased. Here's one that I think is really controversial, and that's the sniping. Now, it's really hard for me to say anything on it because I do enjoy sniping. I'm not saying get rid of them completely, but people want to talk about how it should be balanced, and I'm saying that snipers should be able to... People say it's cheap, that they can be used close up, but the thing is, it's not going to be realistic. Call of Duty is supposed to be fast-paced, so when you have guns like, I don't know, like the snipers in this game, they've nerfed them to a point where it's not very fun to use. It's like whenever I use the USR, I feel like I'm getting hit markers constantly. Plus, in case you guys are up to date on sniping, they nerfed the aim down sight speed. I just want to see it kind of back to maybe an MW2 style. Nobody really complained about it back then because the game was just that much more fun. So when you have a game that's fun, it's hard to focus on the bad things. Black Ops 2, I believe, could have been one of the best Call of Duties if it wasn't for the lag. People would have enjoyed it a lot. I personally still enjoy it. And this commentary is kind of closing up. Sorry you guys had to hear me rant. Leave a hashtag Call of Duty Future or just COD Future if you want me to go check out your channel. Thanks for all the views, guys. You guys have been liking my videos. I haven't seen too many comments, but third day back is pretty good. And as always, guys, this has been Pure Shots. And peace out. Love you guys.